Powered by Riverside FM.
Hey there, I'm really glad you tuned in today. On this podcast, we dive into honest conversations about purity, what it really means, why it matters, how it shapes who we are becoming. This isn't just about following a list of do's and don'ts. It's about embracing a way of life that leads to freedom, to purpose, and deep transformation. Although purity may not be a trending topic today, but it's one of the most important and one of the most powerful. It's not only about the choices we make right now, it's about the future we are building. And the way we live today sets the tone for tomorrow. Pursuing purity means aligning our lives with God's design, not just for us, but for generations to come. So get comfortable, lean in, and let's explore real stories, scriptures, and truth that challenges us to live set apart all through the lens of purity. Let's kick things off with a powerful verse. It is God's will that you should be sanctified, that you should avoid sexual immorality, that each of you should learn to control your own body in a way that is holy, honorable, not in passionate lust like the pagans who do not know God. 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 3 to 5, the NIV. This scripture is clear. God desires us to be set apart. That includes practicing self-control, honoring our bodies, and resisting the pull of lust. It's more about choosing holiness over hype and a deep connection with God over temporary pleasure. Today, we are highlighting someone who embodies these values. Tim Tebow. You probably know him as a handsman, trophy-winning quarterback from the University of Florida, but there's so much more to his story. Born in the Philippines to missionary parents, Tim was raised with a strong foundation of faith, and that faith didn't just shape what he believed, it influenced how he lived. What made Tim different wasn't just his talent, it was his unwavering commitment to follow Jesus, even when it went against the grain of culture. One of his boldest decisions, choosing to remain sexually pure till marriage. That's no small thing, especially in the high pressure world of professional sports. So let's break down how that choice shaped his journey. 1. It built personal discipline. Tim's commitment to purity taught him to say no, not just to sexual temptation, but across the board. That discipline became a foundation for how he trained, how he handled criticism, and how he stayed grounded in a high-profile career. Self-control in private translated to strength in public, and that kind of discipline doesn't happen by accident. It's built through intentional decisions and over time. 2. It anchored his integrity and strengthened his marriage. Tim's decision to pursue purity became a cornerstone of his character. In a world where many athletes make headlines for scandals, Tim stood out for his consistency and values. He wasn't perfect, but he was steady. That integrity earned him respect, not just from fans, but from brands, organizations, and families who admired how he lived off the field. When Tim married Demi Leigh Neil Peters, former Miss Universe and a fellow believer, she brought into their relationship a clear heart, a clean past, and a deep sense of honor. He often shares how waiting wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Because of that choice, they started their marriage with trust, peace, and a strong foundation of love. 3. He created a platform for his faith. Tim's lifestyle gave credibility to his message. He didn't just talk about faith, he lived it. And because of that, people listened. His convictions opened doors to write books like Shaking and Through My Eyes, and to speak all over the world. His story became a testimony, not of perfection, but of purpose, conviction, and the power of living differently. Tim's story reminds us that choosing purity isn't about missing out. It's about saying yes to something greater. It's about living in step with God's purpose even when the world doesn't understand. Purity is more than behavior. It's about becoming the kind of person who reflects Jesus in the way we live, love, and lead. It's about preparing not just for a future relationship, but for a life of impact, of influence, and integrity. Remember this. Every choice you make today is shaping the legacy you leave tomorrow. Keep leaning into the narrow path, keep choosing to be set apart, and keep living a life that points others towards Christ. Until next time, I'm the Purity Guy. Stay faithful, stay focused, and stay pure. Thank you.